Good day, everyone. This is Sky with Smart Poker Study, and I've got a video today about creating a quick filter in PokerTracker 4. Now, if you're watching this video, I'm assuming you have some knowledge and some working knowledge of PokerTracker 4, or maybe you're just watching it to gain a little bit more insight before you choose to purchase it for yourself. But this is the main tab that I use when running reports. This is the statistics tab, and I often break it down by position here. You see the various position, your stats on the positions, and the hands played within the different positions. But let's go ahead and make some filters here. Today we're going to be making 4 different filters for you, and they're going to be hero has a pocket pair, and you flatting in the BB, made a flop c-bet, or ace high and dry flops. Now these right here, if you want to pause it and write them down, they're the basic steps or selections that you need to make when setting up these different filters. But we'll go ahead and get started with the first one. Hero has a pocket pair. Now, this is the main cash filters choices here. Oh, cash and tournament, of course. Right now, I'm playing cash. Yesterday was cash session, so I've got to filter through cash reports or through cash hands. But when you do your filter, you have a few different choices to make. You can do it under game details, hand details, session details, hand values, board texture, and actions and opportunities. So first off here, for hero has pocket pair, you want to go to hand details and choose player is hero. That means you, of course. Next, you'll go to hand values and whole cards range selection. Hold'em hand range. If we were doing Omaha, we'd be there, of course. And we want to see hands that hero has a pocket pair, which of course is aces all the way through deuces. So let's select those. And if you'd like, you could do under different models, the hand versus 3 random, Sklansky, Carlson, which I'm not really sure what those are. I just use Sklansky, Carlson. You can also include by ranges, so just drag this bar to give you different 100% range all the way down to 1% range or whatnot. So there's my hold cards selected. Add those to filter. You can see player is hero, and all hands were aces through deuces. Add that to filter. You can edit and create a quick filter that you can access later, which I already have under my quick filters here. I can show you that in a sec, so I'm not going to save it. One of the filters I'm making today, I will save it so you can see how that process works. So save and apply filters. It doesn't save it to your quick filters. It just saves it here as your currently active filter. Now you can see these are all the hands and all the positions that I played where I had a pocket pair. So on the button, I had anywhere, let's just do a little sort, anywhere from kings down through deuces. Cut off, I had queens through 4s, jacks through 5s. Where are my aces? Oh, ace there in the early positions, always nice. Oh, lost 440, but whatever, it happens. Ace is there in the big blind, nice spot to raise. They often don't see that coming. And in kings, of course, or actually they can see it coming. You are in early position after the hand, or after the flop, of course. But that is the hero has a pocket pair filter. Clear filters. Now, of course, we can go back to it because I saved it prior. Hero has a pocket pair. Same currently active filter right there. Same hands got filtered, and we can view all of those there. Oh, I actually made a mark on this hand to review that queen. So the next filter is flatting in the BB. Let's pull up that little description real quick. So you can see flatting in the BP. You want to choose hero. You posted your big blind, and you called a 2-bet. So over here under more filters, hand details, we're going to go player is hero, and then actions and opportunities is the next choice, and then we want to go pre-flop, of course, and we posted the big blind. It's on and it's checked. We're good to go with that one there. And then, whoops, add filter, I forgot. We're actually doing the hero flatted in the BB, so it's not just having a hand in the big blind, but it's also making a call. So we want to scroll it down here, pre-flop calls. So we're in the BB, and we want to call a 2-bet. Add it to filter so you can see player is hero, and we posted our big blind, and we called a 2-bet. You could save it, and I already have at a different time, so we'll just save and apply the filters. Player's the hero, posted a big blind, and called a 2-bet. Now you can see in the big blind, 13 hands where I just called a raise. Doing a little sort here, it's already sorted. We can see ace king down to 7-4 I called. Wow, must have been a pretty weak raiser here. Let's take a look. Oh, it was 3-way, so I called just because Yeah, the guy's a 43-14, a min raise. So I called. All I needed was 22%. I can win with 7-4 22% of the time. Yeah, so that's why I played that hand there. But you can see that I played 13 hands in the BB for, I won $2.12 by playing these hands out of the big blind. 380 with pocket eights. Oh, I must have flopped a set. Yep, flopped a set. Good news there. So that is the flatting in the BB quick filter. Clear that filter. You could see here, flatted in the BB. Same hands. If I hit that, I'll get the same 13 hands pop up. You know, same everything there, because I had already created that filter in the past. Now our third filter here is made a flop c-bet. So we're the hero, and we bet the flop as a c-bet. So let's come over here to more filters. Hand details, player is hero. And then, of course, we got to go to actions, opportunities. Now, we're talking about c-bets on the flop. So let's go to the flop. You don't have to really put saw flop, because we're going to do a flop bet, and we made a c-bet. If we made a c-bet, we obviously saw the flop, so there's no need to select that. Add it to the filter. Player is hero, and the bet flop made a c-bet, continuation bet. Save and apply filters. Now you could see yesterday we made 27 c-bets right here for a total profit of $2.71. So it looks like when we c-bet, we made money. At least yesterday we did, which is a good thing there. And you can see it by position. Let's see, the EP. Eek. Our ace is in early position. We got them cracked. What a shame. On a 7 deuce 4 deuce 9 board. The guy who won the hand, Tommy Ray, had full house fulls full of 9, fours full of 2, so he must have called us pre-flop with a pocket fours. So the final filter I'll be showing you today is a flop filter, I should say a flop board filter of ace high and dry flops. Now, sometimes you just want to review your hands, but occasionally you want to go through and review certain types of flops, whether they're paired boards, monotone boards, rainbow boards, whatever the case may be. So we want to look at ace high and dry flops. We're the hero. We want to see hands where a flop was seen. Whether or not we're in the hand doesn't really matter. We want to see the flop. Especially when you're talking about ace high and dry flops, there are so many different board textures out there. Out of the 814 hands, I don't know. We probably won't have that many ace high and dry flops. So let's take a look. But so you want to see a flop, of course. The flop contains an ace. It's a rainbow flop, hence dry, a rainbow. It's not monotone or two-tone. And then 2 connected cards with a 2 gap. So, for example, like a 9-6, the 7-8's the gap, 9-6, and an ace, rainbow, that kind of board. So ace high and dry, the kind of board that's pretty hard to hit. It's not like all Broadways, or it's not all middle cards, or not all baby cards like that. So let's look up the ace high and dry. First off, of course, is the hand details. Player is hero, like always. Next up is actions and opportunities on the flop. We want to say we saw the flop, which, you know, that's pretty obvious right there. Next up, we can go to board texture. Now, on the board, ace high and dry, of course. On the flop, we want to see, wheel cards. Flop contains at least 1 ace. Now, I don't know of a way to just make it say only 1 ace. Wheel cards, middle cards, Broadway. Maybe there's a way to say no pairs, but contains at least 1 ace. We're good there. Board cards, board pairing. Oh, maybe that's how you do it. On the flop, board paired, board is 3 of a kind, board pairs. Oh, we don't want any pairs, so we don't want to select that stuff at all. Board suits now. Suits on the flop. We want to take a look at rainbow flops, of course, hence the dry. And the board connectedness now on the flop. We don't want straights. We don't want 3 cards connected with 2 gaps. We don't want all 3 cards connected with 2 gaps. Only 2 cards connected. 2 cards connected. Low hands possible, but we're not playing Omaha, so let's not worry about that. Only 2 cards connected with 2 gaps. So that's like an ace 9-6, like I said, where the 9 and the ace isn't connected, the 6 and the ace isn't connected, but the 9 and 6 is connected with a 2 gap. The 7 and 8 are missing. So let's add this to the filter. So we've got, let me bring that page up again. We've got player is hero right down here. We and saw the flop is over here. It contains at least 1 ace. It's a rainbow, 3 different suits, and it's connected 2 cards connected with 2 gap right there. Now let's save this. Edit quick, no, I'm sorry, not edit quick filter. Save as quick filter. Now let's type in ace, high, and dry. Oh, I've already got it in there. I didn't even realize it. I like capitalizing everything. Let's keep this one. And save and apply filters. Now out of the 814 hands, oh, this is in the cutoff. Let's get rid of position. Let's just do by session. Wow, only one yesterday? Only one ace high and dry flop? Crazy. And it's ace jack. It's not even paired. How weird. Flop contains at least one ace. Suits on flop, 3 different suits. And connect us on flop. 2 cards connected with 2 gaps and saw the flop. Wow. Let's take a look here. Let's give it a little change. 814, good. So it's just regular looking at the session right here. We can even look at it by date, would be fine. So this one day, 814 hands. All of our hands populate down below. So let's hit the filters again. Well, oh, let's do this. Player is hero, sure. Skip the actions opportunities. Let's not say this saw the flop. Let's just go with board texture here. So board cards, at least one ace. Board suits on the flop, rainbow. Board connectedness on the flop. Let's go to 2 cards, add to filter, and save and apply filters. So let's see what we got. Okay, so now that's a little different. Now we have 10. So this ace high and dry, out of 814 flops, we only saw 10 hands with ace high and dry. So let's take a look at these different hands here. We have a pair of aces, but ace jack 6, ace 7 jack, ace 5, ace 7. Yeah, so these are all pretty ace high and dry flops here. Ace jack, another paired ace board. So only 10. And out of all of these, fold, 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 pre-flop. Yeah, it looks like we only played 1. So we can do this, replay all hands in report, and we could take a look at how these ace high and dry flops were played. Even though we were out of it, we could take a look and see how our opponents played. Oh, bummer. This guy's all in. He's got a little chips left. Let's just go to the next hand. We folded, but we got a limped pot, ace high and dry. Bet and a call. Bet and a fold, yeah. So this is one way we can review hands even though we weren't in them, by seeing the ace high and dry. Let's take a look for that hand where we had the queens on an ace high and dry flop. There they are. Okay, so this is the one hand, ace high and dry, that we actually saw the flop. We came in with the raise, of course. 3.5 times the limper under the gun. Ace jack, he check. We make a c-bet, and he folded. Yeah, standard c-bet. Out of 51 hands, this guy folds 3 out of 3 so far. 100% of course, but 3 out of 3, which is a great sign that, hey, our c-bet should work most of the time. Even though it's 51, I mean, you can, even at 51 hands, you can start using these stats at least to get an idea. Let's say it was 100%, and it was 3 out of 3, but the next 3 times we see bet against him, he calls. Well, now that's pretty indicative of now he is a 50-50 player. 50% fold, 50% call. But right now, 100%, we got to see bet every flop, especially when we're the raiser. He can limp in with anything, and aces scare weak passive fishes like this. Unless they have an ace, of course. And that's the only way he's calling, with an ace. Maybe a king jack could call, but kind of doubtful. Queen jack, maybe a queen 10 or a king queen with kind of a gut shot or something. We have some blockers of those hands, of course, so our c-bet here is profitable. Well, those are some basic filters. Now, of course, there are so many ways you can filter out these hands, and it's up to you to just go through here and take a look. And a number of players, you can look at just heads-up hands. You can look at players seeing flop. You can look at 3+. So you can see it all multi-way. So out of the 814 hands, 163 of them went multi-way to the flop. In the micros, that's not uncommon. That's a lot of hands going multi-way, of course. Well, that does it for this video. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me them at sky@smartpokerstudy.com. And I hope this video is a help to you. Take care. Have a good day.